scriptures.
What? Don't mind me. I'm just getting ready for my IRS audit. I know it's about to come. Listen, I'm just like you. I've seen what happened to Trump. Yeah, it's go time. Everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. The Democrat Nazis have gone too far. Just look at what they've said in the Senate in the past. Look at all the ammunition the IRS is buying up. Look at the new classification they come out with the MBEs. I fit that description quite nicely. Yeah, if you followed me on my other account, follow me on this one as well. Don't let them shut me up. Every time I come across one of you who have lost your account due to the Democrat Nazis on the Democrat Nazi app, I follow you.
He said the Democrat.
Right?
The Democrat Nazis.
Don't mind me.
So hold on, I'm gonna play another video.
You know, all that good stuff. They've included in it $80 billion set aside to pay.
Here we
in
go.
this new bill they just drew up, the one about the guns and, you know, all that good stuff. They've included in it $80 billion set aside to pay IRS agents to come and take our weapons. So it's going to be the IRS coming to do it. Well. You want to know how to combat this? Stop paying your taxes. If 100,000 people got together, 50,000 people got together and quit paying taxes, another million would follow suit. Everybody's waiting for the next man to take action. So all we got to do is just freaking take action, man. As soon as people that love our cause and are supportive of our cause see us doing it, they're going to follow suit.
And see if we can find another one.
Things are going to get really messy, but...
Yeah, hold on. See if I can pause it. See if I can pause it. All right. Damn, Salakia. All right, so as you can see right here, it says we're getting really close and it's going to get messy according to this guy. Now let's listen to what he got to say.
Things are going to get really messy, but... And, we're getting close. So, should be somewhere happy. Just look at what's going on.
See, we got
I'm
one
going to just
more.
put this out there. I had a few people comment on my post, and my brother's post. He's also the co-leader of a militia that we started, which, by the way, already has members, and people lining up. Now, religion aside, we don't believe in being segregated, so we don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Norse pagan, Christian, Buddhist, trans, gay, lesbian. We don't fucking care because we accept anybody who is willing to fight for the Constitution and for the American people. Now, to those who are wolves, those who are willing to stand up and fight, please follow. Please stand with us. We welcome you. And for those who are sheep, who don't want to stand, who want to trust in their government that has already failed them multiple times, and who want to bend the knee, stay the fuck off my page. I don't need sheep on my page. I need wolves that will stand with me so that we might fight this corrupt government, these corrupt cops, every fucking corrupt person in this country, and bring our country back to the glory it once was. The United States of America is no longer the United States of America, and we're no longer the greatest country in the fucking world. We are actually nowhere close. We don't lead when it comes to anything. So, just that being said, our freedom is a fucking lie. And the government's corrupt. They control everything about us, and they don't care about us. And voting has already been proven to be fake. Doesn't fucking matter. Biden would have gotten elected if the votes were real. I mean, 14 million votes over fucking night. Yeah, fucking right. Wake the fuck up. But that being said, it doesn't matter what I believe. It just means that if you're willing to stand for this Constitution and fight, with the rest of us, you're a wolf. If you're not, and you want to bend the knee, you're a sheep, and you need to stay off my page and my brother's, because you're not welcome here. Now, if you're a sheep and one day you wake up and you become a wolf, you're more than welcome to join us. We don't care about your past, whoever you are, unless you're a pedophile. All we care about is the fact that you're willing to stand with us and fight for the Constitution and the...
So, yeah, man.
So, with that being said, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahak Kadash, Hello Hebrew tongues, correct names of Heavenly Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Now, you just watch from the brother's page those clips he showed. I don't have a TikTok account, but it's all over. I got many articles, all kind of videos. Esau is about to go ballistic. Esau, both the elite Edomites and the working class Edomites are about to bang. There's about to be a civil war. Though with Tary, wait for it. A lot of people like, oh, it ain't gonna happen. They just talking a bunch of hot air. You know, it's gonna come. The civil war will come. It's not going. Esau loves his country. Esau loves his system. So he's gonna abide in it until he sees that it's not there anymore. And I think what's really gonna break the camel's back, you know, they're gonna probably put Trump in jail. Think that'll stir him up. But really, this is what's gonna kick it, y'all, Shrala. When they come to take the guns for the American public, Edomites are not going to give up their guns. That will be the start of the Civil War, which will be the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Because once these radical Edomites fight their government, they're going to fight Jake next, because they hate Jake. Jake is going to get blamed for that, and it's going to be the government versus Jake, and your everyday working Joe Six-Pack Edomite versus Jake. Everything going to be versus Jake. That's why Civil War, when it break out, that's Jacob's trouble, because that's who's going to be in the most trouble when it break out. There's going to be no system for you. The system's going to be dissolved, and that's why if you're not in the house of David, in this truth, hey, it's woe to you, because this system about to go. And who see the system about to go? The first people that see it is Esau. 2/3 Jake don't see it. 2/3 Jake don't know what's coming. Esau know what's coming. They're gearing up for war. Because the elites, the government is about to fight the people, and the people are about to fight back. And they talking greasy right now. The government signing unrighteous decrees, which those are threats, whetting they tongue like a sword. And then you can see now the American people, the everyday working Edomite, they're making threats on social media as well. Those two groups are going to clash. Point blank period. Because the Lord said they will. That's the modern day Egyptian. He's going to set them against each other. He's doing this place the same way he did ancient Egypt. By making them fight each other. The economy is gone. Everything is all messed up. And now they're about to fight each other. Because they're going to blame each other for, you know, their system and their kingdom being destroyed. And as they're fighting each other, they're going to turn and they're all going to fight Jake. The government going to look for Jake. Everyday militia, they one Edomite said they got militia groups already set up. They're gonna hunt for Jake. So everything, all these two groups, they're gonna fight each other, but they're gonna turn and they're gonna come together to fight Jake. They're gonna fight Jake. It's gonna be a battle royale, and that's been prescribed in the scriptures. And see, a lot of people not taking it seriously because you know Esau talk real greasy, the working class, and then they don't do nothing because they look at Trump as their messiah. But I'm looking like they stormed a state capitol building because this man wasn't going to be president no more. And they stormed it and took government officials' laptops and podiums and all kinds of mail. And I'm like, that was like their peaceful riot. Their peaceful rally. If dude goes to jail, which I think some of them will fight, but that really ain't going to break the camel's back. What's going to break the camel's back, like that one dude said, when they send them IRS troops and the National Guard to take away weapons from the everyday working Edomites, that's what's going to do it, Yashrala. At that moment in time, no, it's time to get ready for war and to get your stuff together because here it go. Because the Edomites, they're going to shoot back. And when they shoot back, they're going to declare martial law. And when the martial law is declared, it's going to be all-out war. Point blank period. So let's get to the scriptures. Because it's doing a lot of tarrying. That's why the 2/3 ain't taking it seriously. And plus, Esau, like I said, they talk a lot of greasy on social media and never do nothing. But it's going to come a point where they're going to do something. And they gonna do it because their backs are turned against the wall. Because the elite, the officials, they're gonna send their military to take guns away from the public in order to usher in a new oppressive, beast-like system. And like Esau know what it is, because they Edomites too. And they like, oh man, you gonna do me like that too? Hold up, we supposed to be doing, the Israelites like that, not me like that. So I'm about to use my blessing with the sword. And they got military weaponry, all kinds of stuff, and they're gonna fight back. And National Guard and these IRS troops ain't gonna cut it, man. They got to bring their whole military. So go get Habakkuk 2 and 3. And plus the Most High sanctified and said that was gonna happen. So that's how you know it's gonna happen. So check it out. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. So what's tarrying right now? This upcoming sedition among men, the great insurrection, the civil unrest, where the people stand up with swords in their hand to fight another group. That's tarrying, but it's gonna come. Surely it's gonna come. Just like Most High said, though it tarry, it shall surely come, and it's coming. Because I notice how Yahweh do everything. He does it like a build-up. And right now we're witnessing now it's a build-up. Tensions are flaring up. Things are building up. And like, if you got eyes that can see, you can see that this thing is going to pour into a civil war. They had a civil war before. And who was it over? It was over Yasharallah, us being slaves, keeping us enslaved, And it's the same scenario going on now, man. They trying to, take away their freedoms, the little bit, left that the lower class Edomites got, and take away their blessing, which is the sword. But ultimately, man, why the elites are doing this is because of Yasharallah. They want to enslave us again. Everything, Esau fight each other over us. It's always about us. Everything is centered on us. Yasharallah. What's going on with us? Who gets to rule over us? What do we get to do? Where are we going to go? Everything's about that. The elites want to put us back into servitude and slavery, hard bondage, through their, the charagma that's about to come out. So they fought a civil war back in that day in order to keep us in slavery. They're going to fight again in order to try to keep us in slavery. It's the same dynamic, same thing going on, except this time they're going to try to enslave even the lower class Edomites and then take away their swords and guns like they did us. And Esau ain't going for that. Esau going to fight. He's going to fight. So what's tarrying right now? Let's go get that. Because we're going into second Edris territory. We at the end of this thing. We are at the end, Yasharallah. So buckle up and put your hard hat on. Put the armor of Yahweh Shah on. Is what you better do. Let's check it out. This is what's tarrying, but it's about to happen. This is second Edris 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So insurrections are coming. Now, let's get the etymology of that. Because, we got new people. They might not, know what an insurrection is. So let's get that. Insurrection, an uprising against civil authority. That's what we just witnessed, in those TikTok videos and those little videos, man. These people's getting ready to fight against their government because they know the government is corrupt. They tired of going along to get along. Plus, it's getting more oppressive, more unrighteous decrees. And see, Esau's blessing is the sword. Modern sword is the gun. These devils are talking about taking that away from the people. That right there is going to break the camel's back. That right there, because Esau is not going to part with his blessing, because that's how he got everything. It's through the sword. Now, the least talking about, oh, you can't have that no more. Only, my government officials can have it. Your everyday people, y'all can't have that no more, because I'm about to oppress you too. And they ain't going for it. So where's the definition for insurrection? Organized opposition to authority, a conflict in which one faction tries to wrest control from another. That's about to happen. The Most High just said that will go down. Go back to the scripture. So that's what it's about to be. And it said a great insurrection. That means this whole country about to go kablooey, man. Uproars. And see, why it's tarrying is because once this civil war break out, ain't no going back to normal. Ain't no more, okay, I went and busted at the government. You know, I knocked off, you know, some government officials, and I'm gonna go clock in at work. No. Once this thing pop off, society as we know it is going to cease to exist. It's gonna be every man for themselves. Ain't gonna be no trucks running the stores. It's gonna be everybody sheltering in place and watching out like the script said, great insurrection, man. It's gonna be people like going madmen, sparing none, robbing people. Every negative, evil thought in a person's mind, when all hell break loose, no government officials, no police, no nothing like that happens, people gonna carry that out. If it's a chick they been wanting, now that the civil unrest, they're gonna go get that chick. Ain't no calling 911. All systems are going to fail when that happens. So Esau's waiting to the last minute till he's backed against that wall, ain't got no choice, and then they're going to fight. That's what is going to happen. Like how I'm looking at it, when they try to take the guns away from the public, that's going to start to spark the civil war. Because that's a line that Esau ain't going to let them cross. And once they fight and bang it out, you know, 2/3 right behind them, they're going to fight and bang it out. But they're going to be late to the party. They're going to get ran through. And like you heard that one dude, they trying to recruit people of other races. You better not go fight with them dang Edomites. You know, you go to the Edomite rally, and they all rallying up to fight against the government. They might like, all niggers gotta go. And you get hung at the rally. You know, because they don't like you, man. Let them fight for their own system. This your stuff. You know, partnered in that crime this whole time, voting and doing all that. You was right there with it. Now that you getting oppressed, now you want me to come help you fight. No, man, you fight your own battle. It's your kingdom. So don't like that one you might say, we recruiting all people, Asian, black, we don't care what you are. Just come and fight. We're wolves and all that mess, man. You better not do that. But 2/3 ain't gonna do that. And they gonna get knocked off real easy. Because they right there with the devils. They don't like you. And they gonna use you. You might be out there fighting and shooting. And you know, once they done got rid of whatever troops or military they're trying to get rid of, then they just gonna blow out and shoot you up too. They be like, we don't need no niggers in our new government. Whites only. They gonna go right back to that. So like the scripture said right there, that great insurrection is coming. This place ain't got too much longer. So that's why I say it's time to get everything in order, proper perspective, and lock into this truth like nobody's business. Because in a minute, that's gonna be it, man. When this record started, said ain't gonna be no get on the internet, TV stations, man. They're gonna be breaking in all little systems and places, and you know, giving people judgment when this thing go out, man. When the Civil War break out this time, because it's gonna be worse than what happened in, what was it, the 1800s. It's gonna be way worse. When Civil War break out this time, it's gonna be the end of this place, man. This is the end of Esau's kingdom. It's about to go out with a bang. So that right there is about to happen. And it's not gonna keep on tarrying either. We're getting it's gonna build up, and Esau gonna go for that move. Because he know he can't establish his charagma, you know, that stamp. He can't establish that system, the B system, until he takes the guns from the public. He has to take them guns away. And see, people around the other world, they are already banging against their government. It's just Babylon is the last to do that. Because when they do it, it's going to be big time. Because a lot of people, like I said, they got weaponry. It ain't going to be like these other countries where the people ain't got weaponry. The people here in Babylon Great got weaponry. And they're going to click up together. You got ex-military going to click up together like little militias. And, man, it's going to be, man, bloodshed everywhere. War is in the atmosphere right now. And civil unrest is on the books. That's what insurrection is. Civil unrest, civil war. And it's going to happen. It's not, it might not happen. No, it's a matter of when it's going to happen. It look like soon. Very soon. So get everything in order, Yashrala, because we about to be there, man. Put something back, you know, because ain't going to be no, man, going to the store might be a life and death situation trying to go get some milk and cereals. When everybody's shooting and banging out, man, all these stores going to get looted when civil unrest start out. The first place going to get looted going to be grocery stores, pharmacies, and gun shops. Those going to be your main three things that's going to get looted when all hell break loose. You know, liquor stores too. Places where liquor is at too. You know, cigarettes. Those places going to be your first places going to get looted. You know? So, for sure that's going to happen. And like here, we're going to go get this to tap it off. I'm going to go with this bump right over. Chapter 15. And this is going to go on the play. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. And so I can read that again. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of a lack of bread and for great tribulation. That insurrection is going to bring great tribulation because there going to be no more systems called, go here to shop, get my food. Ain't going to be no more convenience, man. It's going to be like the Wild Wild West. You got to bang it out for everything you need and everything you want. Ain't nobody going to care either. A lot of people's love is already waxing cold because of great iniquity. So people like, man, I ain't got no food over here. I know my neighbor got food. They're going to get their guns to go over there and blah, blah, blah for the food they need and not care. You know, might take your little ones and, you know, women going to get sold off, man. It's going to be crazy when this thing pop off. It's going to be crazy. You know, they said no pity upon the neighbor. It said spoil your goods and destroy their houses, man. The government gonna be doing that with IRS agents. You got, what's that want to say? The National Guard gonna be doing that. The Army gonna be doing that. Marines. Then you're gonna get invaded by other countries. Russia coming over here. They're gonna be doing that. Slookum. Then you got Moab, the Asians, China. They're gonna be over here invading. They're gonna be doing that. And they don't speak no English, so they ain't gonna have no pity. I'm like, your country done did this, and that. I'm over here destroying Americans. That's what they're gonna be looking to do. And all this gonna lead to what? Let's go get that. And you had a whole group talking about this ain't gonna happen. I'm like, man, you crazy as hell if you think that ain't gonna happen. It's gonna lead to Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30:7. At last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And who is that he? You know, that he goes into the hopeful elect, which the he also goes into the sheep. Man, woman, and child, that the Most High has part of his precious elect, they're going to be saved out of this great insurrection, out of this great tragedy that's about to come on the face of the planet of the earth. Jacob's trouble. That's about to happen. When civil unrest pops off and, you know, you got civil war going, that's going to lead to Jacob's trouble. Like I said, the government going to come for Jake, and the Edomite heathens going to come for Jake. All the heathens going to come for Jake. The Russians, the Moabites, all the people invading, everything is going to be against Jake. Everything at that time is going to be to destroy Jake. They're going to use all the technology they got, everything at their disposal, and they're going to hunt out Jake and seek to put Jake back into their horror bonded slavery that our ancestors came out of. That's what they're going to seek to do. And that's why it's so vital and important to be in this truth, because we about to go into those times, man. The days be evil. We're going into the dark days. That's why you got to armor up or harden yourself up, man. It's about to be wartime. You got to get ready for war. You know? They're already telling the IRS to get ready to use weapons and use deadly force. They about to come, man, taking stuff away from people, man. Taking money and taking weapons. Throwing people in places. Kidnapping people. The government about to do that. And then the people gonna fight back. Then the people gonna start doing that. And they're like, ain't no system in play. I can do what I want to do. You know, the power's in my hands. Which that's also too. Let's go get that. I'd have pulled that a lot. I wasn't gonna pull that, but it just fits, man. It fits. I done pulled it a lot lately. I feel like that's about to happen. Right here, that second Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions, still stand in their power. So they ain't gonna give a damn what the rules say. Ain't gonna be no more laws in the land, no police force, none of that. It's gonna be, I got the weapon in my hand. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna invade who I want to invade. Take what I want to take. And that's how Esau always got down. He's about to go right back into that mentality again. And Jake about to see this devil in all his glory. That's why you need to be ready and filled with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That way you'll know how to conduct yourself, calling the Lord's name, and hopefully get that protection, the divine intervention from Yahweh Shah, so you won't be taken out in this coming Jacob's trouble. Because that's what civil unrest is leading up to. It's going to establish Jacob's trouble. And you're going to know you in it, because everywhere you go, you know, it's going to be very detrimental. It's going to be dangerous. We're going into dangerous times, Yasharallah. That's the type of times we're going into. And it ain't to say, like, you know, to bug out and panic. No, man, that's to get in this truth and double down harder. That way, you know, when the time comes, you be like, man, I did what I was supposed to do. And you're going to look for the Lord to establish those, show those miracles and show that, you know, that grace and that mercy, so that we can make it through this. Because the hopefully elect are promised to make it through Jacob's trouble. You know, you just gotta, are you part of the hopeful elect is the key. And that's what our hope is. And to have your hope be established and be solidified, you gotta be diligent and do the work, man. You gotta be in good graces with Yahweh Shah. And you gotta keep your faith. When the event hit off, you're gonna be, I'm in trouble. Oh no, what am I do? Woe is me. You just lost all your faith right there, man. You done. You finished. We gotta stay locked in. Our mind gotta be fortified in this truth. That's why it's good to eat these lessons every day. Read this word every day. You know, repetition. You know, just like lifting weights. The more you do it, the stronger you get. The same thing we got to do with our faith. And it's about to be time. It's about like that Edomite said in the video. It's game time. It's about to be game time. You're going to be stuck with whatever you got. So it's best to learn as much as you can. That way you fat and you buff and you built for battle. Because we're going into war, whether you like it or not. Like that Fuji song. You know, ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna find you. So, hey, it's going down. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Because that's the part we need to see if you part of the hopeful elect or not. I want to see. Only way to see is the situation got to play out. So, we got to get ready, man. It's coming, man. Brace yourselves for impact. Get ready for civil unrest because it's coming. It's on the books. It's going to happen. And just make sure you're prepared. Make sure your preparation is up to par. Make sure you're in good standing with your Yahweh Shah. So I just want to pull out, well, it wasn't a quick lesson, but I just want to pull that out real quick to show that because these Edomites getting riled up. Jacob's getting riled up. And Esau's putting everything on the books, on righteous decrees in order to, attack the people. And though it's tarrying, it's taking a minute, it's about to come. Though it tarry, wait for it, it should surely come. And it's coming. So don't get in that mindset, oh, it ain't going to come. Because that's going to make you get back in a comfortable and a sleep-like mode. You'll get rocked back to sleep. No, man, you need to be up, ready, vigilant, looking out, being circumspect. Because it's coming. You're going to see Esau doing certain things he didn't do back then. And it's just bubbling up. Certain brothers getting phone calls they didn't used to get. So you tell Esau he lurking, man. He looking for the right time to pick. And what he's doing is he wants to rock the public to sleep. So when he pounces on the public, they're not ready, and he'll have a good success when he does that. The hopeful elect are up. We're children of the day. We up. We awake. We waiting on it. We ain't sleep. So with that being said, I hope this has been edifying. Kwame Yashrala, DT Baba Ball, Shalom.